Hello, my children. So there's been an ongoing thing here recently, and I want to talk about it because I like this show a lot, and I've been keeping up with it. And that show is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it's just been a fucking wild ride. I wanted to talk about my opinion on just JoJo's in general real quick, and then I wanted to also talk about my opinion on how the new part is going and how Netflix is handling it, and just yap about it. So let's get into it. I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure back in high school. At the time, it was all the way up to part 5, I'm pretty sure. And my editor actually recommended me two shows, Baki and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. JoJo's I watched and I loved. I thought part 1 was fucking amazing. Watched part 2, thought it was amazing, and I kept on going until I caught up. And if you want to know my opinion of how the parts would go, is probably the worst would be part 2, objectively. I love all of the parts, but and in my opinion, there's no bad part. Part 2, uh, part 5, part 1, 3, 4, and then 6. Sorry about that. Anyways, and if you're wondering who my favorite Joestar is, I don't know if you've seen it in the back of my videos, but just in case you haven't, it is Jonathan Joestar. And if you're wondering, I copped this figure when it got back in the Crunchyroll store. I had been waiting for it to be put back in store because Jonathan doesn't have a lot of figures, and this little bust-looking thing of him is pretty cool. He's the first Joestar. I know a lot of people think that Jonathan is like the most boring, which I get it. We see him like the least, but I feel like other Joestars aren't as interesting. But that's my opinion. Opinions can vary depending on the person. But yeah, and my favorite villain, Yoshikage Kira. My favorite, if we're not counting Joestars, my favorite character is Rohan Kishibe. Um, but, and I'm gonna be honest, my favorite part's either 1 or 6. 6 was really fucking good. But, like, literally the scene where, spoiler, the scene where Jotaro comes out of nowhere and stops time at the end, I literally did a backflip out of my chair. Like, I flipped over and stood up because of how hype it was, because I didn't know how Jolene was gonna get out of it. So I was like, oh my god, he did it. But then I saw that. Then I heard after Part 7 was released. Sorry about that. Part 7 was released. No, yeah, 6. Sorry, 6 was released. Netflix did a thing where they were talking about Part 6, it's here finally. And JoJo's fans, I'm sorry to say this, but Part 7 will take a long time before coming out. And I thought, you know what, that's fine. If you need it 5, 6 years, I get it. I mean, kinda. Horses are hard to animate, so do what you can. And I remember, I think I was playing Call of Duty with my editor and one of my buddies when I heard that, and me and my editor just thought, makes sense, no reason to rush things and compromise the show. But yeah, I thought it was, I didn't think it was a bad thing, so whatever. And then comes part 7. Part 7 got announced, and I'm like, boys, we've done it. It's here. And I was hype. The manga got released in English. I have the hardcover book of the manga over on my shelf. And I didn't read it because I like to watch the show, then I like to read the manga. And then I saw one episode on Netflix, and it was like an hour and a half, whatever. And I went, awesome. We're starting off good. Starting off long. I like it. I watch it. It's amazing. I like it. I love it. My boy Avdol's in it. So we ball him. Okay? Then it ends. Standing ovation. That should have been in the theaters. Not even a joke. My opinion, that shit should have been in Cinemark like they did Dragon Ball Daima. I would have paid to watch that. I would have paid $20 to go to the theater to watch that. And then I hear we're not sure when the next episode's coming out. And I'm like, Netflix, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't know? You make it. We don't know when it's coming out. Why did you release it? I would rather not be cock teased through like, what is it, like fucking fall? So like early September. If September, I think it's like later. Why did you release it? What like amoeba eating virus, like brain eating viruses in your skull? Okay, I get that you want to gauge how many people will like this new part of JoJo, but if I'm not mistaken, this is the most popular part or most praised parts of JoJo. People talk about this part all the time. Mangaka, just general Japanese filmmakers, video game designers have been putting like JoJo's references into their games because of this part. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you sit here and you're like, I don't know how popular it would be. You know what you do? You release a fucking teaser or a little pilot, and a pilot isn't fucking an hour and a half, believe it or not. Send out like a little 5-minute teaser of like a scene from it on Twitter, on YouTube, on fucking Instagram, like TikTok. I know TikTok has a feature with 5-minute things, so you could easily exploit that, put it out, see how many views it gets and engagement, and then read based off the engagement and views and be like, boys, we have smashing success here. Take your time, get it all finished. And I got a thing, okay? I get that part 6 was ruined by batches. Not even ruined in my opinion. I feel like that's a bit harsh. But I personally like to wait till a show's almost over, then get caught up with it, then watch the finale with everyone. Because since I work, I prefer to watch things all together and then watch the finale with everyone else, because then it's like I'm not waiting long, and not that it's all there and I can just binge it. I get everything I need, like the information from everything all together, which is good, and I prefer binging. And I know a lot of people prefer binging. So when it is released in batches, I don't have a problem with it. And I get why they're going weekly. A lot of people prefer weekly JoJo. So you know what? If more people like it that way, fine. Okay? I will just wait a few weeks. But I will say this. Dear X or Twitter, shut the fuck up till at least it's over. I don't know why we have this weird like mentality that as soon as something comes out, we gotta spoil it. Also, let me say this. People put sensitive content or whatever around fucking nudes, but not spoilers. Why? Some film review shit is like doing that to where they, sensitive content warning or whatever. And so that way you don't see a spoiler. I get that it's made for people that don't want to see titties all the time, but still, like, even then, people don't even use it for that. I see titties all the time without it. So what's the point in it? Use it for spoilers at least, so that way people have to literally go out of their way to see it. But no, let's post ending spoilers on my Twitter page because it gets me a little bit more upvotes or retweets and likes. No, shut the fuck up and wait. It's like The Boys. It's already getting spoilers right as it's coming out. What's the point in watching the show if I can see all the good bits on Twitter? Oh, it's so stupid. Anyway, sorry. Back to JoJo. JoJo, I want to see more of it. I don't know why it is that Netflix thought to just throw out one episode. It is the dumbest shit in the world. Like, I get, you want to gauge the popularity, but still, like I said, 5 minutes. That's all you need. You don't need any more. Show a horse, like, race between two of the characters. That's all you gotta do. Oh. Funny Valentine wasn't even in it. And I hope they find out a fucking better name than whatever the, like, English, like, title is for the stands, because, God. Fucking, oh. There is, Funny Valentine's, the villain of JoJo Part 7, Funny Valentine, has a stand called Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, based on the song. If I'm not mistaken, the stand's name is Filthy Acts Done at a Reasonable Price, or something like that. No, get rid of that shit, throw it in the garbage. But yeah, that's my opinion. I feel like there's a lot that you can do with... I feel like JoJo's Part 7, when it comes out, will be hopefully a masterpiece. I'm hoping for not a whole lot of CG, but it's Netflix, so it's hard to say. And it's horses, so I'll forgive it. But, you know, whatever. That'll be it, guys. Just a quick rant going on about how much I love JoJo in this new part. I'm going to head out. But yeah, see you guys. Love you. Like, comment, subscribe.